Bula Vinaka boxing fans, oh my goodness, what an incredible weigh-in. Tyson Fury flipped the script, playing the mind games in the conference, not wanting to do a face-off, then decides to do a face-off, head straight up against Usyk's forehead. Usyk doesn't back down as the Cossack warrior he is. A push, a lot of foul language as usual from Fury. Usyk looks pumped. Fury looks pumped. Let's quickly talk about the weight as well. Tyson Fury coming in at 262 pounds. I thought he would come in at least maybe 266, 267, maybe even 270. But he is coming in the lightest he's ever been probably since 2019. That is the lightest he's ever been. But probably the biggest talking point is Alexander Usyk coming in at a career heaviest, 233 pounds. Now, Usyk for the last 3 fights has always been around that 221. Basically, the 2 AJ fights and Daniel Dubois. But all of a sudden, with 3 back-to-back training camps, he's coming in around 233 pounds. And when he was interviewed after all the chaos, he said, "Tyson, do not be afraid. I will not leave you alone." We know what this means now. He is coming for Fury. He is going to be aggressive. He looks strong. And this is going to be, I think, an incredible fight. Fury said he's going to knock him out. This could be an absolute war. We could have another Wilder versus Fury 2 or 3. I'm not going to change my prediction. I still favor Usyk, but this brings it a lot closer now. With Usyk being heavier and Fury being lighter, it's starting to make me think, what are the tactics here? Could Fury be weak at that weight? Could Usyk gas and not have the stamina at a career heaviest? Remember, Fury is used to being at these types of, weight. He's been a heavyweight for all his career. Usyk has only had, 4 or 5 fights at heavyweight? And this is the heaviest he's ever been. We saw when Deontay Wilder tried to come in heavy, both in the Wilder 2 and Wilder 3 fights, it didn't work for him. It went drastically wrong for him. But then Usyk is a much comprehensive boxer than Wilder. So there are so many questions and not a lot of answers, and we'll only be able to find out when these two guys square off tomorrow in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. I am pumped. I have no idea how it's going to go. I favor Usyk, and that was my prediction, but this is just throwing everything out the window. I saw a YouTube interview with G-Man, shout out to G-Man Boxing, and I think Joe Stunner Boxing. They were doing a live and they were talking about it. Joe Stunner reckons that Usyk isn't actually 233. He had a big, massive cross on that could be, heavy. He had jeans and a belt. But then on the other side, Fury, who's coming in at 262, the weigh-in was done at the end of, 6 o'clock? So he would have already eaten food, had some water, hydrated. So he could potentially be less than 260. He could be somewhere around 260 or 258, which is even lighter. G-Man also reckoned that Fury looked quite soft, like he didn't look toned. I'm not sure I agree with it. I felt as though his arms and his stomach kind of looked similar to what he was when he went into the Klitschko fight. But yeah, if Usyk is targeting the body and Fury doesn't have a lot of that, fat to stop the body shot, could we even see Fury going down by a body shot for the first time? Everyone's talking about vulnerabilities to Usyk's body. What if Fury is getting targeted by Usyk because that's the only way that he can actually land? And with a smaller, skinnier body, is that going to be detrimental to Fury? There are just so many questions and not a lot of answers. But as I said again, we're going to find out tomorrow. I'm absolutely pumped. Let me know your thoughts. How do you think how do you think the fight's going to go? 1, and 2, does the weight for each fighter change your perception, your thinking of how this fight's going to be prior to the weight. I cannot wait. Thanks again for watching. Hit that thumbs up and please subscribe. As always, you're watching Seru Boxing and Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. Vinaka.